These are our buckthorn trees. And some people don't like the buckthorn, but I happen to like it because it makes a tea called New Jersey tea. It's a real good cleansing tea. And what we'll do is after the buds here have opened up, then we'll come out and collect the leaves. So that's when the leaves will be the most potent, is after the buds pop open. And then down here, I just spied really quick, we've got some wood violets. There we go, some underneath there. There's going to be a whole nice little cluster there. And I don't know if you can see at the bottom of one of them, I'm not going to go pick them right now because they're in kind of an awkward spot. But at the bottom of one of them, the base underneath the petals, that's where their nectar is. And so when you're picking wood violets, you have to be particularly careful not to squish that nectar pod. Otherwise, you'll have no real use for it other than really eating it. Let's see, what else do we have here? And this little mound here, this is a wood sorrel, or a wild sorrel. That's really good paired with dandelion greens, like super duper tasty with dandelion greens. And dandelion greens, you typically want to get them before they flower. So if you've got a bud or two in your dandelions, that's okay, but after it flowers, the leaves turn a little bit bitter and have more of a stimulant, like a diuretic stimulant effect. Or not diuretic, I'm sorry, laxative. Sorry. I knew it was somewhere down there. More of a laxative stimulant effect than before they flower. And it's funny because each part of the plant has different properties to it. Like this part is a nice laxative, the root is a nice sedative, and the flowers are just tasty in general. And I'm not really entirely sure what good the flowers are other than taste. We like to make dandelion cookies with them. There was a great recipe last year on the Splendid Table when they were discussing wild harvesting. And over here, we have got nettle growing up the wazoo, and I'm so excited. This nettle is good for so many things. In your stingy nettle, you'll notice when it's smaller, let's see if I can find a smaller, no, probably not. I don't know if you can tell right here, it gets a little purple right there. Well, when it's just popping up, the whole plant is really purple, the leaves and everything. And it's spiny, and those spiny things really, really hurt when you brush up against it the wrong way. I don't know if you can see the spines on the leaves, and they're everywhere. Now when you cook nettle, the spines go away. When you dry it and powder it for some tea, the spines aren't really going to hurt you too much. A good remedy for, and I don't see any growing quite yet, but a good remedy for getting a sting on stinging nettle, and keep in mind that, just a second monkey, keep in mind that the remedies for most plants usually grow right by that plant, is plantain. And you just take a plantain leaf and you rub it on your injury and it's gone. The stinging from the stinging nettle is gone. I don't see any plantain growing yet. I have yet to find any, and it's pretty prolific around here, so it's not for lack of trying, it just hasn't bloomed yet. In the next video I'll show you just our little backyard, or I should say my kitchen window garden. It's really pretty, so stay tuned, I'll be right back.